Hey, it's Ron. Ron's Wood Turning. Welcome back. Thank y'all very much for subscribing. I reached 200. Never ever would have thought that. But I sure appreciate it. I'm having so much fun. And I hope y'all are having fun as well. I got a piece of wood. You remember I made the Christmas tree. And I did the airbrush for the green. Well, my sister fell in love with it. But she wants it highlighted in red, because that was my mom's favorite color. And so I found a piece of wood suitable, and I'm thinking it's pecan. Because if you look really close, there's spalting in there, and the grain doesn't look like oak. And plus, I haven't seen wormholes like that in oak. So if it's pecan, it's going to go pretty fast, because pecan's easy. But anyway, I got it on a face plate, and I'm going to chuck it up, and we're going to make another Christmas tree. Sounds like fun, huh? Let's go. Alright, so I got my lathe locked down, and I'm going to screw it on up. Then I'm going to tighten that little set screw. That way I can go forwards and backwards and not worry about it coming off. And it's not going to be as big as the other one. It's probably a couple of inches shorter. I haven't measured it. But now I'm going to turn it about 200 RPMs and bring the tailstock up. Find the center. There we go. So it ain't coming off. Now I got a knot here. I got holes, looks like boring bug holes here and here. Got a crack here, but it's just bark. I got a hole here, the hole here, the hole here. This really reminds me of pecan. One here really reminds me of pecan, especially with that spalting. So I'll put my face shield on and knock this bark off of here, and then we'll keep going. Okay, so I'm looking at the grain, and I think it is oak, because pecan don't look like that. It's got that swirly looking oak grain. So that is cutting easy because it's punky. I'm going to have to be careful with it. And you can see underneath the bark here, it's all rough. That's exactly the way the oak one looked. So I got oak. Pretty sure, because even in here in this juncture where this it swirls like oak. So I'm going to keep on until I get all the bark down. I'm going to leave a natural edge on the bottom. I'm not going to mess with that, but I'm going to have to now. I'll whack it off and I'll airbrush it to make it look bark again. so I got it roughed out, and man, oh man, this stuff is punky, punky, punky. Let me zoom in a little bit. Look at that. And I know I was using a carbide wheel and beating it out of there, but now that I got it like I wanted, I'm going to try to bowl gouge, and if I can't, I'm going to have to soak this whole piece of wood in wood hardener. But look, I got spalting here and here all throughout it. I think I don't think I'll be able to do any good with it until I either. Well, I might have to use wood hardener. I got to get this hard before it'll ever smooth out. So that's my next step. Wood hardener. Here we come. I just put it in a squirt bottle, but it's basically that Minwax wood hardener, and I'm just going to start squirting it on there. And I may have to do this 2 or 3 times. Man, look at that spalt. If I can get this smooth, it's going to be nice. Alright, I can't go much further till that dries. So I might have to come back to it later. Well, we'll see. Alright, well, typical of me, I just can't wait till something's just actually 100% dry before I start messing with it. So I took my little 3/8 Robert Sorby bowl gouge, sharpened it up really well, and then I just did some pull cuts. And I can get it pretty smooth, but it ain't ever going to be super smooth. It's just too punky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth out these surfaces, and I'm going to leave these edges jagged. I think it'll look more like leaves. Anyway, I'm going for it. She'll just have to like it. And I'll play with it. I'm going to make it look good. It'll be alright. Well, I'm going to hit it with a little more wood hardener. Now I really am going to let it dry all the way this time, because I think I can get it smooth in between each one really easily now. And I'm going to leave these jagged like I said, and I'm going to use an airbrush to put all these red. She wants red instead of green, so I'm going with red. But I promise I'm not going to touch it, but I'm not even going to sand it. I don't think it's going to make a hill of beans difference if I sand it or not. It's never ever going to get smooth. And it looks shaggy. So I'm going to let it keep looking shaggy. See if I can get y'all close. See that? I mean, the hard spots are shiny, but everything else is so punky. And it's spalted out the krazoo. I'm going to let it dry a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and highlight it with the red like she wanted. Call it good, then I'll put a, I don't know, I may put a coat of lacquer on it just to seal it up a little bit. Alright, everything is dry, and there's no way in hell to make this smooth. So I'm just going to make it color and call it good. So let me get set up. I got my little airbrush, and I got my artisan coloring dye, alcohol based. I'm going to shake it up, put it in my airbrush, and do some brushing. And it's going to be loud because I'm going to turn on my, I don't like breathing at it. I'm going to turn on my vacuum system. Alright, so I dyed it red. I don't like it at all, but I sent a picture to my sister and she's all freaking out saying how beautiful it is. But you know what? It was fun. I enjoyed it. And that's what it's all about. I mean, it didn't take long. But sister's happy. I like it. So you guys, glad y'all stuck with me. And I'm going to let it dry before I take it off the lathe. All I got to do is pop the screws out of the faceplate. The bottom's already perfectly flat. And it'll stand up just fine. So like and subscribe. And not all of my projects are like museum quality. But I guarantee you I enjoy doing every one of them. So y'all have a great day. And thanks for joining Ron's Wood Turning Shop. Like and subscribe. And 200. Wow. Thank you very, very much.